we are gathered here to tell our teachers in Meru County that on Monday we are withdrawing our labor due to the industrial action that commences on 26th August 2024. And the reasons for calling for the strike is that the government has failed to implement the CBA last year that we had agreed with the Teacher Service Commission to implement, to give us some kind of caution due to taking away of the housing levy. That CBA addendum was implemented in July last year, and the final phase was supposed to be implemented this year, totaling 13.3 billion. Therefore, this strike has been called by the Teacher Service Commission for the failure to honor the part of the bargain that we had agreed. And this CBA was signed, deposited in the Labor Relations Court, and therefore it is an agreement that should be honored. We are also perturbed by the Teacher Service Commission and indeed the Treasury to reduce the medical cover, the money that is meant for the medical cover for the teachers. The medical cover reached a total of 21 billion. But surprisingly, the Teacher Service Commission or Treasury has reduced the medical cover expenses from 21 billion to 11 billion. Therefore, we demand reinstatement of the same for the teachers to continue taking care of our children. Thirdly, we are also perturbed by the Teacher Service Commission not to remit monies that they already take from the teachers' salaries. I'm referring to third-party deductions, whereby if you have a loan in bank, that money that already deducted from your payslip is not remitted to the banks. So, another third-party deduction has not been remitted for the last 2 months. The teachers of this country are actually surprised that after sitting for several interviews, about 130,000 teachers were not promoted. These are teachers who have stagnated in one job group for more than 20 years, for more than 15 years, for more than 10 years. This is unacceptable, and the teachers in Kenya will not accept this kind of, actually this is very demoralizing to the teaching fraternity in this country. We are also concerned that about 46,000 junior secondary school teachers are working on a kind of casual job. I'm saying this because you don't expect a teacher to continue earning 17,000 and actually that teacher be comfortable taking care of our children. Therefore, we demand, as Meru County KUPPET branch, that the 46,000 teachers who are part of the JSS, a group of teachers, be converted into permanent and pensionable terms. Power. KUPPET power. Power. We are also demanding that the Teacher Service Commission commence negotiations on 2030 CBA, because after every 5 years, under the direction of the SRC, we are supposed to enter into negotiations so that the part of this CBA that we are demanding that teachers be paid after the expiry next year, then we have another CBA into force. And lastly, there is an animal here called career progression guideline. This animal called CPG has really made our teachers to stagnate in one job group because the job groups were embedded. And therefore, it takes a teacher, an ordinary teacher in class, more than 20 years to go to D1, which is the administrative position when it's come to post-primary teachers. So we demand revision of career progression guidelines for the youth, and these are irreducible minimum that we expect from the employer before we resume our normal duties.
Power!
Power! Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano. Makes us strong. Walimu musilale, lale lale. Walimu musilale. Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano, mijisi musilale, lale lale. Mijisi musilale. Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano, mapambano, mapambano. Bando mapambano.
Because we are traitors and enemies of and the enemies of teachers.
Hotel inaitwa Westwind.